What if I told you that every tail wag, every stare, and even the way your dog curls up to sleep isn't random, but a clue from their ancient past? Welcome back to our channel, the place where we uncover the hidden truths behind the animals we think we already know. Today, we're exploring the 10 ancient instincts hidden in your dog's everyday life, instincts that have been quietly passed down from wolves to the pets in our living rooms.
As a monitor, he is the happiest lab in the entire universe. He is a service dog.
Some of these behaviors seem cute or funny, but their roots go back thousands of years. And number 5, the twist of pack loyalty will completely change the way you see your dog's bond with you. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll realize your dog has been speaking the language of history right in front of you. Before we get started, where are you watching from? Tell us in the comments. Number 10, circling before lying down. Watch closely as your dog turns in slow circles before finally curling up. This ritual is more than a bedtime rule. It's a survival tactic inherited from wolves and wild canines. Circling flat and tall grass cleared out insects and created a more secure sleeping spot. It also provided a moment to check surroundings for predators before resting. Even dogs raised in apartments with no predators in sight repeat this behavior. It shows that survival codes don't disappear with domestication. They simply adapt to new environments. Circling may seem harmless, yet another ancient instinct often leaves a visible mark on gardens, couches, and backyards. Number 9, digging in the ground. From carefully clawing at the couch to enthusiastically tearing into the backyard, digging is one of the most reliable canine instincts. In the wild, digging meant survival. Wolves dug shallow holes in summer to rest in the cool earth. In harsh winters, they burrowed to escape biting winds. Some species even dug to hide pups or stash meat away from scavengers. Modern examples are everywhere. Huskies are notorious for digging craters in gardens during summer heat waves, while terriers, bred for centuries to hunt underground prey, still treat soil as their playground. Even when there's no food to protect or weather to escape, the instinct pushes through. If digging kept dogs alive in the past, the next instinct helped them end a hunt in seconds. Number 8, shaking toys like prey. Have you noticed your dog grab a toy and thrash it from side to side with startling intensity? That's no random burst of energy. It's the same maneuver wolves use to kill small prey. A violent shake snaps the neck of a rabbit or bird, allowing hunters to save energy and avoid prolonged struggles. Even toy breeds like Chihuahuas, dogs far removed from hunting paths, perform this instinctive action. It reveals just how deeply wired survival strategies remain. What looks like playtime in the living room is a silent performance of one of nature's most efficient hunting on reason, willing to follow us through anything. That loyalty is real, but the truth behind it is far older and more strategic than we imagine. In the wild, loyalty was never about unconditional devotion. It was about survival through cooperation. Wolves relied on their pack not out of sentiment, but because unity meant a successful hunt, shared protection, and the survival of their young. Loyalty is practical, calculated, and essential. Domestic dogs inherited this system and simply redirected it towards humans. To them, we are their pack. Staying close, protecting us, and depending on us for food and shelter is an ancient survival program. The twist is that what we often interpret as blind love is actually survival intelligence in disguise. Yet, over centuries, this practical instinct has transformed into something deeper, something that feels like true affection. Dogs have taken the survival strategy and evolved it into a bond unlike any other between species. Do you think your dog stays by your side because of pure love, or because of this survival instinct turned affection? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know what you believe. Number 4. Reading human emotions. Dogs are astonishingly good at reading people. Scientific studies show they recognize human facial expressions, tones of voice, and even subtle body language. This ability is rooted in their ancestors' survival around humans. Those who could interpret human moods, whether anger, calm, or generosity, had a greater chance of being fed, sheltered, and protected. Today, service dogs trained to detect anxiety attacks or low blood sugar demonstrate this instinct in action. Even untrained pets often approach their owners with sadness or fear, responding to cues invisible to us. Number 3. Chase instinct. Few instincts are as powerful or recognizable as the chase. Every time a dog goes after a ball, darts toward a squirrel, or even runs dangerously close to traffic, it's replaying a scene that once determined survival. For wolves, the chase was the heartbeat of the hunt. Catching fast prey required bursts of speed, stamina, and sharp coordination with the pack. Domestic dogs carry that same drive today. For sighthounds like greyhounds and whippets, the instinct is expressed through their breathtaking speed, chasing moving objects with unmatched precision. Herding breeds reveal a twist on this behavior. Rather than hunting to kill, they redirect the chase into guiding livestock, bicycles, or even children, circling and pushing as though managing a flock. This instinct remains so ingrained that it can sometimes turn dangerous. An unleashed dog might sprint after cars or wild animals, unaware of the risks. What looks like innocent play is, in truth, a deep rehearsal of survival skills that never left their DNA. Has your dog ever chased something unexpected, like a car, bike, or even another pet? Share your story in the comments. It's always fascinating to see how this instinct shows up in everyday life. Number 2. The stare of dominance and bonding. A dog's gaze